This is the view from Rocky Top. Is that what it's called? Rocky Top?
Rocky Top.
Good old Rocky Top.
We were singing on the way up.
I don't know about good old.
Yeah, Rocky Top, and then that's probably the Thunderhead Mountain.
Yeah. And we don't go back down. I think he's just going up it. I don't think you have to go back down.
I think there's a dip, but it's not like a, it's not like a
Yeah.
whoop, it's like a,
So we were like,
I love it.
Digital?
You gotta get over here too.
Yeah.
We're like,
hey, we did question.
Yeah, you'll never the stomach cramp.
it's great because I'm a photographer. My phone just doesn't ever do.
Hello everyone. I just stopped for a little water break at Derrick Knob Shelter. And just look at the trail behind me. That's what it looks like in front too. Just all these beautiful flowers and white little flowers mixed in with yellow ones. I don't know what they are, but just really pretty. I'm gonna flip the camera. So last day I've been with a nice little group of people. There's Happy Feet, Twinkle Toes, Scavenger Princess, who's the guy, Squeak and Squatch still, who are in that article with me, and a couple other people, real nice. I can't remember their names, but it's a nice group, very mellow, not a lot of partying going on. Everybody's about doing some serious miles. Squeak and Squatch are gonna try to go over Clingmans Dome today, so they're going farther than me. They're doing like a 20-mile day, and I'm gonna go 14, I think. So yeah, it was a good group. Everybody's really nice. Everybody's suffering from ailments of some sort. One guy's got looks like an ingrown toenail. I got my inflamed frickin' weeping ankles from that damn tape. And Happy Feet is getting some rash from her muscle tape she's got on her leg. And yeah, everybody's just got a bunch of ass aches. So I'm not alone. I didn't post a video last night because I was way too exhausted and horrified, but I knew my feet felt bad, and when I took my shoes off, oh man, my ankles looked so bad. I look like a 90-year-old with peripheral vascular disease and weeping edema. But just from being hot and sweaty, and actually the fact that they finally blistered, today they look much better. So I think it just took a couple days for that reaction to really come full swing, and then now the skin is trying to heal itself and getting a little crustier now, so I think it'll be okay. Nothing looks infected, but it was very swollen yesterday, and then when I woke up this morning, I had a lot of little blisters that were easy to get rid of, and now it looks like it's actually looking a little better. So I was really kind of worried that I was going to have to get off trail here in Gatlinburg, which I really didn't want to have to do, because there you go, it kills a whole nother day of hiking. It'd be a whole nother day off, and you know, I just really didn't want to do that. So tonight, if they're looking better in the morning, as long as they're not looking any worse, I don't think I'm gonna go into Gatlinburg. There are other opportunities to get them looked at if they do start turning on me, but I think it was really just the reaction finally hitting its peak. So yeah, but today has been another tough day. Everybody is saying that they're feeling like it's really hard, so it's not just me. I thought maybe my energy was just sapped because, you know, having the allergy issue, body's just not working 100%, but everybody else is feeling the same way. So I'm still keeping up, and I'm just doing it at my own pace. And yeah, so that's the tentative plan right now. See how things look in the morning. If I need to go into town, I think I already have a ride. There's a couple of girls that are section hiking, and they're finishing at Clingmans Dome tomorrow. And one lady's father's picking them up, and she said there'd be plenty of room because it's a big pickup truck. So if I need a ride into town, she thinks that there'd be no problem with me hitching along with them. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep an eye on the ankles and just make sure everything looks okay. So, but it's kind of hard to feel irritated, I guess, when this is what I've been walking through all day. Just these beautiful green knobs and ridge lines with all these white flowers. Some of them look a little purple sometimes. So, just really but looks like I need to go uphill, so that's me signing off. See you later. Good morning. It is Sunday, and I'm on my way up to Clingmans Dome. So I think I've got 3 miles or so, and the trail's been really pretty. sunny, but it was pretty windy and very cold last night. And very cold this morning, so it's just been a really pretty trail so far though. I just wanted everybody to see it before it starts getting so strenuous that I can't video. But so far it hasn't been too bad. So I made my decision last night to go into Gatlinburg, and I'm hoping it's such a gorgeous day out that I'll have an easy time getting a ride. I'm gonna try to go to Newfound Gap and get a ride from there, because I've heard it's a little bit easier to get a ride back to there versus all the way to the top of the dome on a weekday. So that's my plan. I'm not too alarmed on a scale of 0 to 10. This is a Dr. Morris thing. On a scale of 0 to 10, I'm about a level 4 in my concern for my ankles. So just, they're not hurting. You know, my shoes are rubbing them on the tape burn areas, but they're really not hurting. They just look a lot worse than they feel, so that when I do take my shoes off at the end of the day, I'm like, oh my God, that looks not right. But whenever I've had Band-Aid burns before, it does get real purple and crusty before it gets better. So that just might be me, but it won't hurt to have it looked at and have somebody else reassure me that it is in the stages of healing, and maybe give me some steroid or antibiotic as a just in case. So I'd rather go into town here where there are 2 different medical places. I think one is an urgent care. The other one might actually be a small hospital. So, you know, versus some other rinky-dink town that doesn't have anything for miles. So I think it's a smart choice, which is too bad because I really like this group that I've been with the last few days. They're really nice. Everybody's kind of just, I don't know, super nice people and interesting to talk to, and now they're gonna be at least a day ahead of me, day and a half probably, and I probably won't see them unless they take a day off up the trail. So, but my old group might catch me up, so that would be okay too. Oh, okay, here we go. 2.2, not too bad. It's a nice little trail intersection. Ocean Prong Trail. All right. Sounds familiar. I feel like maybe I've been on that before, but I don't think I've been on this side of the mountain, so. So yeah, so far this first 2 miles wasn't bad from the shelter I came from. I have a feeling we're gonna have a big old steep incline like right before the top, but we did start out at over 5,000 feet, and the top of the dome is, I think, 6,600. So I had just a little over 1,000 feet to ascend, which isn't bad. Felt like I did fucking 5,000 yesterday. Oh my God, it was so rough. Everybody was just dying. I got to the last 1.5 miles and it felt like 10 miles. It was uphill so much. I was so tired. So in one way, going to Gatlinburg is going to be a really good thing because A, I put my mind at ease with these ankles, and B, I can eat more food. And I really think that, you know, trying to pack 6 days worth of food, it's really like 4 days worth of food made to stretch into 6 days. And I'm really hungry. And I feel myself halfway through the day wishing it was over already because I'm just exhausted. And I think it's the calorie deficit. So I can eat more food. I can pack some more food so that the next couple days aren't that painful as far as being hungry. I don't know. It's amazing. I can eat. People who've seen me eat know I can eat. And I don't always need to eat as much as I do, but I can really put it away. And what I'm eating out here is like a cup of couscous for dinner. And normally I could eat an entire box, plus meat, plus vegetables. I mean, it's just amazing how less food I'm eating. I don't feel like I've lost any weight, but I've yet to come to a place that has a scale that actually proves that. I feel like I look thinner when I look in the mirror, but you know, whenever you exercise this much, you feel skinny. You know, you might not really be any skinnier. So I really don't want to lose too much because I need this muscle to get me to Maine. So I gotta start buying some candy bars or something. I didn't want to do that, but a Nutri-Grain bar is might as well be diet food out here. As healthy alternative as it is, it's not the same as eating a king-size Snickers. So anyway, so that's the story there. So I should get a good signal when I get into Gatlinburg. I've had no signal for days now, or like one bar, not enough even to send a text message through. You know, once you get in the Smokies, the cell towers really space out. And this really is supposed to be the only section where the cell signal is this patchy. So once I get into Gatlinburg, I'll be able to upload some of these videos, make a couple phone calls, catch up with people, you know, so it could be worse. And I couldn't, you know, be in horrible pain, and I'm not. So I'm just frustrated with the delay, that's all. One nice thing about it being so cold this morning is that a lot of the mud puddles are crusty instead of sloppy, and it makes walking a lot easier. So I had some fun trail names, a couple people that were in the shelter last couple nights. I think I shared some of them, like Scavenger Princess, and because he basically resupplies a ton of stuff out of hiker boxes, so he's scavenging for other people's discarded food bags. And then one guy's name is Sloppy Baggins, like Frodo Baggins, but Sloppy Baggins. I didn't ask him how I got that name, but it was pretty funny. We had Soul Man in the shelter. We had Tripad, because he sleeps on 3 inflatable pads, all stacked up. I met him a while back. Nice dude. And we had Newton, gentleman that I think he said he's from Georgia. No, he's from Hiawassee. Yeah, so Georgia. And he got his name because he had a terrible accident at work. I think he said he had like a mining job or something. And he fell like 30 feet, broke his back, dissected his aorta, broke his pelvis. I mean, it's a miracle the guy's alive. And he was told by his physicians that even to take it easy walking around the block, and he's out here backpacking basically against doctor's orders and exceeding his 10-pound carry load weight limit. And I asked him, I said, aren't you terrified of doing this with your medical condition? And he said, yes, he is. He thinks about it all the time. And I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. But kudos to him for doing this. And just living. So, but his name's Newton because of Newton's law. What goes up must come down. And his buddy's named him that after his fall, kind of in jest. And it stuck. So, nice dude. Knows a ton about barbecuing, smoking meat. So we had a mouth-watering conversation about smoked meats yesterday while we were all eating our ramen and couscous and potatoes, and it was just torture, but so yummy. I could almost taste it. So yeah, I'm really surprised this is not a bad walk right now. And whenever I've been to Clingmans Dome before, always is this really enchanted forest type feel. It's hard to tell because the sun coming through really highlights the trail so bright, but I mean there's moss covering everything, really dense woods, what I think will be bear country, but because bears like to tear open all these rotten stumps and try to eat the bugs out of them. But I've yet to see anything. Now, here's a fun fact. Might be a little TMI, but I woke up this morning freezing cold and needed to use the facilities. So I went down the hill and got down to business, and I looked up and there was a big fat doe deer, like, I don't know, 10 paces away from me, just munching on some grass. And we looked at each other. Hello. How are you guys? Good. And first deer sighting so far. So that was fun. And at the same time that happened, I heard turkey gobbler. So I thought of Seth. He just got his first turkey a couple of days ago when he went up north hunting. And I wish I had had that app on my phone with the female calls so I could have called it in, but I didn't. So yeah, but another animal sighting. Finally see a deer. Well, I think you guys got a taste of this, so I'm gonna sign out and catch y'all at the top. Okay.
All right, you guys. I'm going up Clingmans Dome Tower, and thank God it is a blue sky. I don't see any clouds. Sunny day. Ranger gave me some Oreos.
And it's cold, but so far so good. Hi. And hello. Whew. Never been on the tower before, and it's windy, but it's a good view. It's chilly. Wow. Okay.
I'm second highest point, at least in Mississippi, and I still can't get phone service.
Yeah, what is that thing right there? Not a cell tower, apparently.
No,